Hi everyone. I know you people are there before me. Good evening, everyone. How are you? First of all, did revision? See, we'll have a rapid fire section test. I know my students are there. Did revision? Perfect. Can I ask you some questions? Very good, Adil. Increase the volume. See, technical team, is there any volume issue? Otherwise, from my side, the volume is perfect. Perfect. Okay. So, in the last session, we did section 31, 32, 33, 34. Everyone have revised? In the last section, in the last session, we did 31, 32, 33, 34. Shall we proceed to the next chapter? Perfect. So now we have our next chapter, which is section 35 and 36. See, we are having a continuous series of sections. So our chapter today is accounts and records. So everyone ready? Shall we proceed? Perfect. Accounts and records. Good. Introduction. First of all, now you know how I usually take up a session. We have two sections involved in this chapter, which is section 35 and 36. I'll give you a brief introduction about both the section so that by the time we are revising and we are doing it, it becomes easy to remember the sections, right? So when I talk about section 35, it's deal about maintenance of accounts and records. So the main element of this chapter is section 35. Like in the last session, we had section 31, the main element. And then the last section is 36, period of retention of accounts. The above accounts and record which we maintained, how many years we need to maintain it. That's all. That's simple. It's one of the simple chapter in our GST course. We'll begin. I'll tell you on what topic the question have been asked and on what topic question could be made on it. So I'll be telling you everything. We'll start. Assessment in GST is mainly focused on self-assessment. That means there is no compulsion that a chartered should be there to make a audit or do a audit until unless you have a specified criteria fulfilled. That's your own duty. Assess yourself and then give your detail regarding your supplies, regarding your tax by the taxpayer themselves. Every taxpayer is required to self-assess the taxes payable and furnish a return for each tax period. Can I ask you one thing? If I'm furnishing the return, am I registered or not registered? If I'm furnishing a return, perfect. Yeah, you can write me R. You are. That is unregistered. I know it becomes difficult it is okay. I'll tell you what is the acronym which you need to use. Perfect. So the period for which is required to be filled. Then the next thing, of course, I'm asking the same question. The next question, it says the return will be filed as per the tax period. In some cases, it is monthly. In some cases, it is quarterly. So accordingly, you have to file your return. Then the compliance verification is done by the department through scrutiny of return and or investigation. Sometimes they check your return, sometimes they investigate also where they feel something is missing or something is fishy. Then thus the compliance verification to be done through documentary checks rather than physical control. That means department usually check you people through the documents which you have given to the department. So more of documentary checks are there rather than the physical control. This require certain obligation to be cast on taxpayer for keeping and maintaining accounts and records. Now tell me one thing, when department is doing documentary control, that means in order the documents can be checked by the department, you need to maintain certain documents and accounts. Did you people understood? Since we have more of documentary control, that means department will check your document and department will check document when the assessee, when the supplier has made the document, right? Now, such accounts and record may be used by the department for compliance verification. Very important. You people are complying with the rules and regulations section of the act. So, making of accounts and records are compliance verification. Next. Section 35. Okay, my question to you is how many sections are covered in this chapter? How many sections are perfect? Can you write the section? I'll be more happy. See, my motive behind the questions is you just learn the section 35 and 36. Perfect. 35 and 36. Which section are we starting with? Which section are we starting with? 35. Very good, very good. So, perfect, perfect. Now, section 35 says maintenance of accounts and other record. Please make sure you understanding. First of all, we'll see what accounts will be maintained, and after that, we'll see is there other record, additional records, additional accounts, additional document which need to be maintained. So, section 35 comprises of two element, the main books of accounts and the other is other document, other accounts, other records which will be asked as per the rules. Did you understood the heading? See, it's a combination of two words, the accounts and other records. In the question, you will be asked, tell us the accounts which will be maintained and tell us the records which will be maintained. We'll start. Every registered person. Now, did you understand why I asked you? If I am preparing, if I am filing a return, I will be registered. So, we are talking about the registered people. Every registered person shall keep and maintain at his principal place of business, as mentioned in the certificate of registration, a true and correct accounts of. Now, in the audit, we have true and correct. In audit, do we have true and correct? No. Please remember, while we do the answers, we just forget, right? Yes, Ria, perfect. In audit, we use the word true and fair. Rather, in taxation, that too in GST, we use the word true and correct, right? So we are talking about true and correct. Perfect, Anil. Now, accounts of, we are talking about accounts. Perfect, true and accounts. So, true and correct accounts of production or manufacture of good. I am a manufacturer. If then it is very important I'll make a production or a manufacture of good account. Inward and outward supply of goods or service or both. Whatever I have taken goods or service or whatever service or goods I have supplied, I have to maintain an account. Stock of good, I have to maintain a stock of good, every kind of stock, work in progress, finished good, I have to maintain a account. Then input tax credit avail, whatever input tax credit I avail, I need to make a account. Output tax payable and paid, whatever output tax I need to pay, that is before ITC, and after taking ITC, whatever I'll pay, I have to maintain a account, and such other particular as may be prescribed. And you very well know, wherever we have a word as may be prescribed, what do it means? Wherever we have a word as may be prescribed, what do it means? Yes, yes, it means there might be some rules applicable. Very good, said. Very good. Ashlesha, very good. You people are giving perfect answer. That means we have section 35 to read with along with rules. We have more of rules which will tell what other record a person has to make. Perfect, perfect. Now, illustration. This is the first question asked, and you need to, the answer is above only, but still. Who is required to maintain books of account? This question is to you people. Just give me in the short form. Very good, Said. Very good. See, you people got it now? Who is required to maintain books of accounts? Every registered person. So good. At which place in terms of section 35? Read with, yeah, with relevant rule. Yes. Abhi Shamli, I have not explained additional place or principal place, but still, at this point, we've done for principal place of business. Did you know the answer now? Understood? Can I proceed further? Perfect. Now, section 35, accounts and other record. Provided that now we'll have what do we mean by place of business. I'll give you a live example which I have seen in my life, and then first let me read this, then I'll give you an example. Provided that where more than one place of business is specified in the certificate of registration, the accounts related to each place of business shall be kept at such place of business. If you have more of places from where you conduct the business, then you have to keep accounts of every place of business. Then it's not mandatory to maintain the account in electronic form. It's your choice. You can have it's your choice. You can have accounts in electronic form also and physical form also. Accounts and record may be maintained either electronically or manually. Further, there is no prescribed format for maintaining the accounts. Can I ask you? Just give me an acronym, E, M, whatever. What do you feel? What is beneficial? Going with manual accounting or electronic accounting? Very good, because see, we have e-invoicing also. There are so many. Yes, it's always beneficial to have electronic accounting. Perfect. Then we have unless proved otherwise, if any document register. Perfect. If any document register or any books of account belonging to a registered person are found at any premises other than those mentioned in the certificate of registration, they shall be presumed to be maintained by the said registered person. Okay, now this is the live example I'm giving you, means that is something I experience in my life, and you people become the chartered and then tell me what will be the answer. Now, just see. I have a registered, I have one place, which is my principal place of business. Then I have other place, which is my additional place of business. And I had books of account for each of them. Now the thing is, I was doing a bit of cheating with the department. I was trying to evade taxes. So the accounts which I need to hide, I know these department can come to my places of additional place of business and principal place of business. So what I did, we have a mandir, and I thought it's a religious place. Nobody will come over here. And I kept my books of accounts over here. Now tell me, is the mandir, is this place my place of business? This is the question to you. Okay, now we'll read it again. See, now read. Unless proved otherwise, yes. If any document, register, any books of account belonging to a registered person found at any premises other than those mentioned in the certificate of registration, they shall be. Now tell me how my student can give me a wrong answer. They shall be presumed to be maintained by the said registered person. Yes, it will be my books of account, and this will be considered as my place of business. Did you people understood? This is something live I have seen with one of my client, right? Okay, you've understood. Shall we proceed further? Right now, meaning of place of, yeah, Navneet, it's not a principal place of business, but of course, see, now once again, meaning of place of business, a place from where the business is ordinarily carried on. Anil, it can be traced easily. If department is coming to you, that means they have some kind of tip available from some kind of source, and the source would have already told. Anil, this is not a right place to talk about. I can't, but it was not a good outcome of the raid which was there, Hana. But tell me one thing. If department is coming to you, that means they are having well versified information about you that you people are evading taxes. So they might be knowing where your books of accounts are kept, Hana. Yes, Mustafa, perfect answer. So many movies about raid. Yes, perfect. Now, and include a warehouse, a godown, and any other place. See, they have mentioned this. Any other place where a taxable person store his goods, supplies, receive goods, service, or both. Okay, at where any other place where taxable person store his goods. This example is about storing the goods. If I have stored some of the goods of my factory in my home, then my home will be known as, your question, my question to you is, I have stored some of the goods of my factory. Perfect. It will be my place of business, right? Perfect. It will be my place of business. There, a place where taxable person maintain his books of account. See, you've got the difference between the two. In the first case, we've maintained the stock, and the another case, we have maintained the books of accounts. Very good, Mustafa. A place where a taxable person is engaged is in the business through an agent by whatever name called. Okay, if I ask you a question, write a short note on place of business. Are you able to write it for 3 marks? My question to you. Perfect. You people got it? The first place where the goods are stored, the second place where the books are maintained, and the third, if I have an agent, the place of agent will also be my place of business. Perfect. Now, place of business. Every registered person is required to maintain his books of account at APOB, additional place of business, and PPOB, principal place of business. Then we have section 35, accounts and other records. Can anyone, yeah, everyone is able to get accounts and other records? Are you people able to get these two words, accounts and other record? Perfect. At present, till now, we've covered accounts. Till now, we in our class, we've covered accounts. What accounts are required to be maintained? See. We'll have a summary recap, a revision. Production and manufacturing of good. The first one. Inward, outward supply of goods and service both. Then stock of good, ITC availed, output tax payable and paid, and such other record as may be prescribed. Now we'll study what are the records which are prescribed as per rules. Everyone, did you people understood the concept up till here? Perfect. See, I am not in a hurry. My objective is not to finish the chapter. Rather, whatever you're doing, you should have a thorough knowledge along with the section, right? Now we'll do the records which will be maintained. Yes, which will be maintained as per rules. We are not doing the example from here diagram. We'll do it first from the theory and then again from the diagram. Now, section 35, accounts and other records. The commissioner may notify a class of taxable person to maintain additional accounts or document for such purpose as may be prescribed. Here, you just have to write who's the person. Yeah, here you just have to learn who's the person who have a power to instruct you that you have to maintain these additional accounts, and the power is with commissioner. Perfect. Where the commissioner consider that any class of taxable person is not in a position to keep and maintain accounts in accordance with the provision of this section, he may, for a reason to be recorded in writing, permit such class of taxable person to maintain such accounts in manner as may be prescribed. I hope you people get the topic of this slide, which says commissioner have a power. He can instruct you to maintain more of accounts. He can give you some of the exemption if he feel you are not in a position to maintain all the books of account as per rules. Did you people understood? So if I give you a MCQ, Harsh, I need to explain you the second point. I'll just read it. If I'm a commissioner and I feel you are not in a position to maintain the books of account as per the section and rules, I can give you an exemption. Yes, you are not required to maintain such and such books of accounts or the other records which are required. Right? Now understood? Right, I'm waiting for your response so that I can. Perfect, Hannah. Now, additional records to be maintained by. Now we'll see. First of all, we are talking about whom? We are talking about the additional records to be maintained by the registered person. So everyone, feel yourself a registered person. You people are registered under GST. You have to make books of accounts which were there, as well as you have to make these additional records also. What are these? In addition to the particular mentioned in section 35(1), the rules also provide that the registered person is required to maintain true and correct account. Hanji, again, true and fair or true and correct? See, TFTC. TC. Yes, you can use acronyms, right? TC. Yes. And see, now we are talking about who? We are talking about rules, right? Everyone. Now we are talking about rules. Now, additional records. So, the goods and service imported and exported. If my work is related to import or export also, then I have to make a record about the goods and service which I imported and the goods and service which I have exported. Supplies attracting payment of tax under reverse charge along with the relevant document including invoice, bill of supply, delivery challan, credit note, debit note, receipt voucher, payment voucher, refund voucher. In the last session only we've covered this chapter. Do you people remember every word? Perfect now? Section 31 and 34, right? So you have to maintain all these documents with document, right? Now, separate account of advance received, paid and adjustment made there too. If you have, okay, my question to you, I have received 10,000 advance from every of my client. What will I issue? What will I issue? I have received an advance of rupees 10,000 from each of my client. What? Very good, Ashlesha. Very good. Receipt voucher. Perfect. Perfect. So I have to keep a record of that also. Very good. Now, perfect. Particular of name and complete address of the suppliers from whom he have received the goods or service chargeable to tax under the act. From anyone, if I have goods, if I have received any goods or service, I have to keep the complete detail of such person, his name, his GSTN, and so on. Name, complete address of the person to whom he has supplied goods or service where required under the provision of this chapter. If I have made outward supply, that means I have given the goods or services, then also I have to maintain the complete address and the detail. Particulars of complete address of the premises where goods are stored by him, including goods stored during transit, along with the particulars of the stock stored therein. And on the other hand, if my goods are stored any place like go down, warehouse, and so on, I have to give a complete address of such place that yes, my so and so goods are stored at that place. However, if any taxable goods are found very, very important, you have many a times MCQ on it, are found to be stored at any place other than those so declared without the cover of a valid document, The proper officer shall determine the amount of tax payable on such good as if such goods have been supplied by the registered person. Okay, first I'll explain and then I'll ask a question. I have supplied 10,000 units of the outward supply or my manufacturing goods, 10,000 units to a place. But I have not mentioned the address of the place that my goods are kept there also. And if I am found with goods there, that means if the department traces the good, then it will be considered as supply. It will be considered as supply. The department will calculate the tax and will ask me to pay tax as if they were a supply. Did you people understood? Did you people understood? If my goods are found at any place which was not mentioned by me, then those goods will be treated as deemed supply by the department and I have to pay the tax on it, right? Then registered person. Now understood? Very good, Ashlesha. Registered person. A supplier is also required to maintain following records relating to stock of goods and tax detail also. If I'm registered, in that case, tax will be determined by spatial rate, right ma'am? Usually, Anil Nai, as per the regular HSN code or SSC code, liable to this, right? Now, along with the other records which we have already read, I have to maintain two more detail, and that is detail about the stock of goods and tax detail also. Stock of good. Accounts of stock in respect of good received and supplied by him. That is how much I have received and how much I have supplied. And each account shall contain particular of opening balance, receipt, supply, goods lost, stolen, destroyed, written off, disposed of by way of gift, free sample, and the balance of stock including raw material, finished good, scrap, and wastage thereof. This is many a times asked topic. If along with the books of account, along with the other record, registered person also have to maintain two records. First is about the stock of good, whatever he have received, whatever he have given, lost, stolen, given by way of gift, etc. And the tax detail also. Accounts containing the detail of tax payable, including tax payable under reverse charge, tax collected, paid, input tax credit claim, together with the register of tax invoice, credit note, debit note, delivery challan issued or received during any tax period. So these are two main accounts which are to be maintained. The first one is stock of good and the other one is detail of tax. Can I ask you, ma'am, I'm asking okay, Anil, I'll just go behind. First of all, I'll ask you, if I'm a composition dealer, you people answer. If I'm a composition dealer, am I registered or not? Yes. Perfect, Mustafa. Yes, I'm registered. Perfect. All the accounts which are to be maintained by the registered person, I have to maintain since I'm registered. But do you feel I need to maintain stock of good or detail of tax? Tell me. Do you think no, I don't because as per stock of good, I'll claim ITC and for a compo dealer, ITC is not available and I cannot collect taxes on my supplies. So payment of tax detail is also not required. So this is the question which were asked in the exam. Perfect, perfect, Adil. I'll ask everyone. If I am a compo dealer, what will I issue to my recipients? If I'm a compo dealer, what will perfect? Perfect. I'll issue a bill of supply. Okay. So, however, a supplier who opted composition scheme is not required to maintain stock of good and detail of tax. Okay. This is the question asked in the exam. Tell me, are you people able to answer? Mr. is engaged in the business of trading of mobiles. Okay. He is eligible for composition scheme and has opted for the same. He seeks your advice for record which are not required to be maintained. Please remember what these people have asked. These people are asked that you have to give the exceptions which accounts you need not to maintain. And the answer is right below, which is what? Yes, Ashlesha. We have two records which are not required by compo dealer: stock of good and the detail of tax. Everyone got it? DOG, DOT. Very good, Adil. Hana? Sometimes acronyms make a different meaning, right? SOG. Perfect, perfect. So, before doing this, let us see a diagram which we left. Now revise. Now revise. I need a perfect answer. Which section are we doing? Which section are we doing? 35. Can I mention? 35. Talks about books of account, right? And other accounts, records, and document, right? Now see, if we have books of account, then I need to maintain manufacturing and production account, inward outward supply of goods or service, then stock, ITC available, output tax paid or payable, right? Now, records prescribed by the rules. We did this. See, goods and service imported and exported, separate account of advances received, address of the premises where goods are stored, name and address of the supplier of goods service chargeable to tax and the recipient of goods and service, and reverse charge supply along with the relevant document. Everyone, did you people understood what we did? We did. Every registered person are required to maintain the books of account which were above, and with that other relevant accounts, records and document. Perfect. This is in general, which is available to every registered person if you are under these compliance. And if you are compo dealer, don't make two accounts, which were tax detail and the stock of good. Yes. Say, usually casual taxable person is a registered person in some other state. He has to maintain these, right? Now, then now we come to a specific people. Now we are talking about agent. Now we are talking about agent. Up till now, we have a general books which were for every registered person. And now we are talking about specifically about agent. Every agent shall maintain account depicting, yes, particulars of authorization received by him from each principal to receive, supply, goods, service on behalf of such principal separately. Okay, first of all, you will tell me, Saipa, yeah, ma'am, what accounts will the composition dealer, yeah, supplier will maintain? Usually, Saipa, a compo dealer is also a registered person. He has to maintain all the books of accounts and additional record. Only two are exception for him. And those exceptions are one, stock of goods and the tax payable. Rest, everything is applicable to him, right? Now, next thing. I'll take an example. Said, Saipa and Nagaraja are my principals, and these people have given me authority to collect the goods on behalf of them. What do you feel? I need to have a separate authorization, or I can have a consolidated authorization? Just imagine there are three different registered person. So when they'll authorize me, ma'am, you are working like our agent, we give you authorization, receive good on our behalf and deliver good, yeah, supply good on our behalf. How will I receive the authorization? Perfectly, I'll receive the authorization separately. Did you people understood? C or S? Yes, it is separately. Then we have next, particular including description. I had the authorization. In the second, I'll make a brief entry regarding the description, the value, the quantity of goods and service which I received on behalf of every principal. Particular, including description, value, quantity, wherever applicable, of goods and service supplied on behalf of every principal. So, up till now, we've covered 3 points. First, authorization, then the goods service received, and the goods and service supplied on behalf of my principal. The detail of account furnished to every principal, I'll give you that I also have to maintain tax paid on the receipt, supply of goods service affected on behalf of every principal. And if I have paid any tax, then I have to give a detail of that also. Did you people understood? Everyone, did you people understood? If I ask you a question, that write a short note, what are the additional record which are to be maintained by the agent as per the rules, and I ask you for 4 marks. Are you able to write? Are you able to write? If I ask you, okay, let's do it. First of all, true and false. Okay, there also answer is okay, but don't read, huh? Be honest to yourself. First thing, I need to have A stands for, first thing I have to have A stands for, very good, Shamli. See, I'm doing it authorize. If you write author also, I'll understand. Next. Very good. Very good. I need to have authorization. Okay. I have to keep a summary of all the goods. Dash. All the goods received. Very good. Received is this. Okay. Now I have to keep the detail of all the goods. Outward. Supplied. Very good. If I had made payment of any dash, I have to keep a detail. Yes, if I have made any payment of tax. Yes. Or last point, the last point. I have to give you a summary detail about the goods received and goods supplied on your behalf. Did you people understood? See, in fun, we usually complete our chapter, but done. We'll read it. We'll read it. This is the thrice time we are doing. Authorization. See, A for authorization received from each principal to receive, supply goods and service on his behalf. How many points do they combine in this? See, they've combined 2 points in this diagram, receive and supply. Particulars of goods and service received supplied on behalf of every principal, the detail, then detail of accounts furnished to every principal, and tax paid on receipt and supply of good affected on behalf of principal. Now we have manufacture. Okay, till now, how many specific person we've covered? Till now, how many specific person we've covered? Two. Name them. Name them. Registered person and agent. Yes, registered is in general, and agent is the specified person. Now we'll cover the, yes, as per specified person, we are covering the second one, which is manufacturer. Okay, so everyone become a manufacturer and think about what will you have. So apart from the other records, every registered person manufacturing good has to maintain monthly production account. What you need to maintain? Monthly production account showing quantitative detail of raw material service used in the manufacturer. Very good. Monthly production account, MPA. Very good. And the quantitative detail of goods so manufactured, including the waste and the byproduct thereof. So it says, if you're a manufacturer, you are a registered person, you have to maintain all those basic books of account required. Yes, you have to maintain. Other than that, you have to prepare a monthly production account in which you have two quantitative detail. The first one, the material and the service used in the manufacture. right? The material and the service used in the manufacture, and the last, con- goods so manufactured, including the waste and the byproduct thereof. Did you people understood? So as a manufacturer, I have to give two more of information, right? More. So there we have. If you're a manufacturer, okay, so additional record with what you have to maintain, quarterly or monthly, Q or M? How you have to maintain, quarterly or monthly? Very good. M, M, M. Very good. And the first detail will be about the raw material and the service used in the manufacturing process, and goods so manufactured, including waste and by product. Perfect. So now we are doing person executing work contract. Hanji, what do we mean by work contract? Can anybody tell me? What do we mean by construction? Yes. We work contract is on immovable property. Yes, yes, perfect. Now, every registered person executing work contract shall keep separate account of work contract showing. Okay, I'll explain you the word separate. I'm a work contractor, and today, at this point of time, I'm working for Navneet, I'm working for Syed, I'm working for Prerna. Tell me, consolidated accounts will work, or I have to make it individually, each for everyone, separate for everyone? See, you people get it now? Perfect. Separate account. But the account is for what information? The answer is the name and address of the person on whose behalf each work contract is executed. So in my case, it will be Said, and so on. Then description, value, quantity of goods service received for the execution of each work contract. To complete my work contract, I might have taken goods and services, the complete detail about that. Description, value, quantity of goods and service utilized in the execution of each work contract. Please remember these two words. The first one is receive. How much I received. It is not necessary. The same is utilized. The other information which I'll keep in records will be how much goods and service I've utilized. And then the detail of payment received in respect of each work contract, and the name and address of the suppliers from whom he received goods or service. Did you people understood? If a question comes that what are the additional records which are to be maintained by person executing work contract? Shall we revise? Okay, we'll revise. First of all, I have to keep a separate detail of every person on whose behalf I am completing their work contract. Next, that is complete detail is their name and address. Then, what are the goods and service I have received to complete my work contract? What are the goods and service which I have utilized to complete the work contract? Then, what is the payment I have received for the work contract? And the last, name and address of the supplier from whom I received goods and service. Did everyone understood? Did everyone understood? Okay, so we have an example, same thing, a diagrammatic presentation. We are revising it multiple times. Separate account for work contract to be maintained by a person executing work contract, but of course, name and address of the person on whose behalf the work contract is executed, and supplier from whom goods and service are received. Then that means this is first and the last entry of the previous slide. Then separate record to be maintained by person executing work contract. Detailed payment received in respect of each work contract, and description, value, quantity of goods or service received and utilized for the execution of work contract. Now, custodian, clearing, and forwarding agent. Next, we'll do custodian, clearing, and forwarding agent. Do we call it? What do we call it usually in general parlance? What do we call it? Custodian, clearing, and forwarding agent. CNF? Yes, CFA. Okay, yes, yes. So if I'm a I'll explain. What is a CFA? See, usually transporters are also CFA, that is clearing and forwarding agents who undertake. We have that, I'll tell you, porter apps. Don't we have porter apps which help you to let transport your goods from one place to another? While in the transportation, they also have the custody of our goods. Those are known as clearing and forwarding agent, right? Those are known as, right? No. Any person having having custody over the goods in the capacity of a carrier or a clearing and forwarding agent for delivery or dispatch thereof to a recipient on behalf of any registered person shall maintain true and correct records in respect of such goods handled by him on behalf of such registered person, and shall also produce the detail thereof as and when required by the proper officer. I'll tell you. I'm your transporter who's transporting good from one destination to the other. While during the transit, I'll be taking care. I have the custody of the good. So I have to maintain the complete detail. Complete detail means true and correct record of the good handled by me, what are there in the good, what is their description, right? And shall produce wherever proper officer asks me to produce the detail, I should be able to give you the detail, right? This is what is known as clearing and forwarding agent. Then, owner, operator of a warehouse, go down, and transporter. Okay, every owner or operator of a warehouse, go down, or any other place used for storage of goods, and every transporter, see, it is covering everyone. Who? It is owner, operator of a warehouse and a go down, as well as it is covering transporter, irrespective whether he is a registered or not, shall maintain record of consigner, consignee, and other relevant detail of goods in such manner as may be prescribed. Say it, very good example of clearing and forwarding agent, packers and movers. Okay, now on this slide, if I am a owner or a operator of warehouse or a go down, or I am a transporter, even if I am not registered, I need to get my enrollment ID. That means even if I'm not registered, I need to have a record of the consigner, the consignee, and other relevant detail of the good in such manner as may be prescribed. And what is prescribed? There it is. There it is. First of all, we'll revise. We'll revise. See, we are doing it at a very good pace. We'll revise. First of all, okay, tell me, have we covered yes or no? Y or N? We've covered registered person, their section 35 and rule. Yes or no? We've covered the registered person, section 35 books of account and rule, other relevant document. Perfect. Then we've covered agent. True or false? We've covered agent. You people are remembering. Very good. Very good. After that, we have covered clearing and forwarding agent. True. We've covered manufacturer. We've covered manufacturer. Right. Now, tell me, is there anything else which I am missing? And we've covered? Is there anything else which I am missing and we have covered? Very good. This is what I wanted to ask you. Work contract and service provider. Very good. My class is very attentive, very attentive. Right. We've covered the work contract also, where we have to keep our accounts as per every contractee who has given me the work contract, right? Very good. Service provider. Now we'll see, it says now if we'll do owner, operator of a warehouse or go down. Okay, bye. I am a operator of a warehouse or I am a owner of a warehouse. Every owner or operator of a warehouse or a go down shall maintain books of accounts with respect to the period for which particular good remain in the warehouse. Okay, tell me one thing. Prerna gave me goods to be kept at my go down for 3 months. Tell me the answer. For how many period, for how much period will I maintain accounts related to Prerna? For a complete year or for only 3 months? Prerna is one of my client. Yes, yes. Only for 3 months because Prerna's good was there in my go down for 3 months only. Perfect. Now again, very good, very attentive people. Every owner or operator of a warehouse or go down shall maintain books of account with respect of the period for which particular good remain in the warehouse, including the particular relating to dispatch, movement, receipt, and disposal of such good. How much I received, how much I supplied, for any reason, if it has been disposed of, a complete information should be maintained. The owner or the operator of the go down shall store all the good in, very important, many a time MCQ and question is there, in such a manner that they can be identified item wise and owner wise, and shall facilitate any physical verification or inspection by the proper officer on demand. Now understand. See, if I have goods of Tanu also, Pooja also, Anil also, and Ashlesha also, I should make sure I am keeping those goods in such a manner it could be identified. Yes, it could be identified owner wise. Next. Very important task. Very good. Ashlesha, very good. While you'll do audit of warehousing, then you will see this is one of the most important task of a warehouse owner people. Then again, if I talk about Tanu has given me two type of good one and good two. Can I keep them over one another? Or I should keep them in such a manner that they can be identified item wise. What do you say? Yes, ma'am, you can keep it in any manner. But the main point is they should be identified item wise. Perfect. Now, okay, when we started with the class, it has something with physical verification. Can anybody tell me under GST more of physical verification or document verification? What is more? Very good. We have more of document verification. Very good. Illustration. Perfect. Illustration. Okay. Chill Chain Cold is a private cold storage warehouse and seeks your guidance on GST accounts and records to be maintained by them in terms of Section 35. Hanji, if you are a cold chain facility warehouse operator or a owner, then remember you have to keep a complete detail, very good, complete detail about the movement of the good, the dispatch, the receipt, and all those goods should be maintained first item wise and owner wise. Perfect, owner wise. Now, additional records, perfect. Additional records to be maintained by specified person are very good. You people are learning also. See, if I'm a owner of the operator or a go down or a warehouse, then books of accounts for the period for which particular goods remain in the warehouse. See, we had an example abhi only. Ki if the goods are with me for 3 months, I'll maintain the records for 3 months only, including particular relating to dispatch, movement, receipt, and disposal of such good, which should be item wise and owner wise. Now, additional record to be maintained by specified person are as under, again example, records to be maintained by owner operator of a godown, warehouse, and a transporter. Record to be maintained by owner operator of a godown or a warehouse and a transporter, whether registered or not. Who will answer me? If I'm not registered, what do I need to get? I'm not registered under GST. Then what I need to get? I am not registered. Then I need to get anyone enrollment ID from GST portal. Everyone get it? Yes, Mustafa. EID. I need to get enrollment ID from the GST portal, right? Now, records of the consigner, consignee, and other relevant detail of goods RTP, Navneet, at the end of the time, you will be given the information. It could be found on Board of Studies site, right? So, goods in such manner as may be. prescribed. Now, additional records to be maintained by specified person are as under. Now we are talking about enrollment if not already registered in GST. If such person are not already registered, they shall obtain a unique enrollment number by applying electronically on the GST common portal. Okay, who'll answer me? If such person, who are the such person? Who'll tell me? Who are the such person? That very good. First of all, it will be a transporter. We did in case of eBay bill also. Okay, next, very good transporter. The other one will be very good operator, owner of warehouse or go downs. Very good. And in some cases, agent. And in some cases, agent also. So if I make a MCQ, are you people able to answer? Very good, Pooja. Very good. Very good. Yes. Are you people? Many a times this MCQ is there. For which category of people registration is not required can have enrollment ID. These are the three answer, right? Then such person may also amend the detail furnished in the prescribed form. Such person once obtain unique enrollment ID shall not be eligible to use any of the GSTN. See, you don't have GSTN. That's why you're using enrollment ID. So if you have enrollment ID, use enrollment ID. Did you people understood? If I am not registered, and who am I? I am a transporter, a operator or a owner of a warehouse or go down and or a agent. Then I can have enrollment ID and then I can maintain the books of account as prescribed. Now, for a transporter, any person engaged in the business of transportation of good shall maintain records of good transported, delivered, or goods stored in transit by him, along with the GSTN of registered consignee for each of his branch. But of course, if I'm a transporter, my duty is to transport the good and I am registered, I'll have my GSTN. But if I am not registered, then I'll have, you people, right? If I'm registered, I'll have a GSTN, but I'm not registered. Yes, I'll have a enrollment ID. Perfect, beta. Perfect. So, if I have, as the case may be, I have to maintain the records of goods transported. What are the goods I transported? Delivered. What are the goods I delivered? The goods stored in transit. What are the goods which are stored in transit by him, along with the GSTN of who's the consigner and the consignee for each of his branches. Now, transporter. Again, if I'm a transporter, I'll have a record of good transported and delivered, goods stored in transit, GSTN of every registered consigner and consignee, and for each of his branches. Okay, before we do it, shall we have a summary recap of sections? I'll see how many of you remember. Perfect? Perfect. Okay. So this is now a small questionnaire for my students. I'll write the section. You people have to tell me which section is this. 33. See, in the last class, I made you learn every section. So you can't tell me we don't learn. Which section? 33. In the last. Very good, Adil. Very good. Tax rate. Very good. And tax amount. Very good, very good. See, 3 is the rate, 3 is the amount. Learn it like this. 33. Okay. Next. 31. Next. Invoice. Perfect. Okay. Next. 35. Next. 35. Very good. Accounts and record. Okay. Not bad. Very good. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32 32. Unauthorized collection. Very good. Unauthorized collection. Next, 34. Next, 34. क्या बात है? Very happy with you people. Credit note and debit note. Very good. Very good. Okay. Section 36. Section 36. Take your time. That's okay. Section 36. Very good. It's period of retention. Period of retention. Right, right. Shall I continue? Some more of quiz? It keeps you interactive. Anna? It keeps us alive in the class. Perfect. Okay. Now I'll become more difficult. This was very easy. I'll become more difficult, right? Okay. The page is same only, though I should not ask you here. You have the answer, but still I'm asking. I'm a transporter. Please understand and tell me yes or no. I'm a transporter, and the department is asking me that maintain the records item wise and client wise, owner wise. True or false? I'm a transporter. Shraddha, very good. Now answer is coming. Yes, I'm a transporter. Here the detail is not owner wise and item wise. This detail is only for owner wise and item wise. Detail compulsion is only for, yes, Ashlesha, perfect answer. Anyone else? Yes. Warehouse owner. Okay, next question. Very good, very good. Operator or owner of warehouse. Okay, my next question. PO has given me, PO, proper officer, has given me exemption to maintain so and so accounts. True or false? PO has given me a written authorization that I need not to maintain so and so account. True or false? Am I relieved from it? Wrong, yaar. Wrong, wrong. Remember, to give, yes, Shraddha, how these people are saying, yes, Shamli, it's not the proper officer, rather it's commissioner who have a right to give you, yes, see, I'm not happy like this. No, you are not. We are doing it in such a good manner. We are revising each and every line along with the section. Yes, this power was with commissioner who have a right to give you instruction about maintaining more of accounts or giving relaxation or exemption to maintain some of the documents, books of account, right? Next question, shall I ask? Next question, shall I ask? Okay, okay. Uh, I am, I'm a manufacturer. I'm a manufacturer, and my accountant has given me advice that the books of accounts or the production detail should be maintained quarterly. Tell me how. The production detail shall be maintained quarterly. Very good. If it is false, then how? Monthly it should be maintained. Very good. It should be maintained monthly. My next question to you people is very good. False. You people now learn everything. Next question. I'm a compo dealer. I'm a composition dealer. I need not to maintain so and so account. I'm a composition dealer. Account of stock. Yes, and detail of tax paid. Very good, very good. Okay, okay. So very good, very good. You people are wonderful audiences. So we'll continue and again we'll come on the question sessions now. How the accounts and records to be maintained. Okay, records to be maintained manually. Okay, we've already done. Tell me one thing, only manual or it is your choice? It can be electronic also and it can be manual also. You tell me first. Yes, it's our choice. It could be electronic also, and it could be both. Each volume of books of account maintained manually by the registered person shall be serially numbered. But of course, otherwise we people can add or delete some of the page on it. So every page should be serially numbered. Record may be maintained in electronic form. Books of account include any electronic form of data stored on any electronic device. The registered person may keep and maintain such accounts and other particular in electronic form stored on any electronic device, and records so maintained shall be authenticated by means of digital signature. So it is your choice. You can have your books of account manually also, and as well as, ma'am, for listed company, yes, Anil, for listed companies it is mandatory to maintain electronically, but of course true. Then we have Mr. X is of the view that record are to be mandatorily maintained manually only. You are required to examine the view taken by Mr. X. Help Mr. X. He is in a view false, Shamli. He have a choice. He can either have manually or he can have electronically. Yes, this view is completely wrong, and you have to give information about manual also and electronic also. Then we have how accounts and record will be maintained. How the accounts and record will be maintained? Proper electronically. Here यहाँ से शुरू करते हैं. We'll start it from here. Books of account include any electronic form of data stored on any electronic device. Perfect. What do we mean by electronic records? Electronic form of data on electronic device. Proper electronic backup of records be maintained and preserved. Then, detail of file, their password, and explanation of codes or any other information required for access should be given to the proper officer. Okay, can anybody tell me about these? Do shopkeeper use codes? Do shopkeeper use codes to differentiate their goods from the other? What do you say? What's your point of view on it? Yes, yes. How can I know he have written A1? How can I know what do we mean by A1? On some goods he written A2. I cannot know this now. Yes. So whenever proper officer demand that he need the explanation of the codes used, you have to provide for. Then we have other. Such record need to be produced on demand in hard copy or in any electronically readable format. Bhai, whenever PO asks for that they are to be required by the department, you have to provide. Record in electronic form be authenticated by digital signature, and if the records are in electronic form only, then you can use the digital signature. Did everyone understood? Did everyone understood? Okay. Now, no entry to be erased or overwritten. First of all, I'll ask you a question. Common for all, right? For all those codes, ma'am. Anil, it depends now how these people have used the codes. The codes are personal in nature, so we cannot comment that HSN is common or not. There might be A1 is for pen, and whereas A2 is for pencil. In such a case, the HSN will be different, or they might have used it. A 10 rupee pencil will be having A1, and a 5 rupees pencil will have a code A2. Then in that case, since the pencil is of the same category, only the price differentiation is there. Yes, then the HSN code will be same. So it depends upon the supplier. Yes, that is what I wanted to ask Nagaraja. This is the second question I wanted to. Okay, now tell me one thing. Whenever we use electronic information, or we use the technology for our data communication, there is a risk of hacking is involved. True or false? Usually, it is very common right now. That means we should take care that even if in case somebody have hacked our software or our data access, in that case we should have a proper access and a control mechanism so that we can avoid as much as such malpractice as, yes, Adil, we should use some kind of softwares which are antivirus or kind of these things. Very good. This is a very important concern when we are doing our accounting on cloud software, because there is a chance that hacking can be done. True, true. That is everything. If there is something positive, we have negative behind also, right now. Very good, Anil. We should use recognized software brands. Very true. Now, if we are using electronic accounting, then no entry should be erased or overwritten. But of course, incorrect entry, other than those of clerical nature, be scored out under attestation, and thereafter correct entry will be recorded. Okay. Usually, when our client make a wrong invoice, they have to mention cancel and attach the original wrong invoice also, so that we can say, yes, there was a clerical error while preparing so and so data. So same thing, if there is any clerical mistake happened, and this is very common, it's a human intervention, you might have clerical errors. In that case, it should be attested by duly authorized person. Then, in case electronic record being maintained, a log of every entry edited or deleted shall be maintained. Okay, I'll ask you one question. You on your social media, you decide which social media you're on. A social media, can you people know that somebody have log in your social account? Can you people know about it? See, that's a trail now. Yes, that's an electronic trail which is telling you, even you have a notification also. Stock records. If we want to opt out, okay. If we want to opt out, beta, if we have bought it from, I have a question that, ma'am, you've told that if we are a composition dealer, then we need not to maintain stock detail account about the stock and the tax payable. But the question is, I'll ask you and then I'll answer. But the question asked to me is, ma'am, if we opt out composition dealer and we get converted into regular dealer, then how will we determine the cost of stock? This is a question asked to me. How will we determine the cost of stock? Can anybody answer me? Then I'll answer. Very easy. Yes, yes. See, I'll tell you. Very good question. See, when you ask question, that means you are understanding. See, I'll tell you. There it is. This has to be maintained now. Stock of goods. Okay? But not for composition dealer, right? Anyone, everyone here, see? But while you took the stock, that is when you made the purchase, you might be having the invoices now. Yes, yes, that's what I'm answering. Now tell me, won't you have invoices? Won't you have invoices? And then on the basis of invoice, you can have the credit. Now, do you people understood? Now you people understood, on the basis of invoice, you can have the credit. Yes. And very good, Ashlesha, and claim ITC also. Perfect, perfect. Very good question. Ask, continue asking question, whatever is there in your mind. Now we'll go forward, and we were doing in electronic. There it is. Bhai. Next we'll do. So if we are maintaining the accounts, there are some instruction, and the instruction is, no entry should be erased or overwritten. Incorrect entries other than those of clerical nature be scored out under attestation, and thereafter correct entry may be recorded. In case electronic record being maintained, a log off. This is what I was explaining, a log off. Usually when some kind of abnormal activities on is there on our social account, we have a notification about the activity. In the same way, we must have, very good Ashlesha, a audit trail. We must have a log of every entry edited or deleted shall be maintained. Books of account maintained manually, be serially numbered. We have it in the previous slides also. If it is manual books of account, every page must be serially and numbered, and every entry must also be serially numbered. Books of account are required to be produced on demand. Demand by, fill in the blanks. Who will demand books of account? Demand by, who will ask? Proper officer. But a proper officer, PO will ask us, right? Now, what are the consequences of failure to maintain the books of account? If I do not maintain books of account, what are the consequences which I will be facing? So, where the registered person fails to account for goods and or service in accordance with the provision of section 35(1), the proper officer shall determine the amount of tax payable on goods or service or both that are not accounted for. Can anyone with the presence, have we did something like this? Read and tell me. Have we did any provision like this? Think about. Have we did? Yes, very good, Shraddha. Where? Very good, Anil. Where did we go through it? Very good, Steffi. Very good. I need answer from you people also. Steffi is the first one who've answered me. Shraddha, perfect. Shraddha is the second one who answered it correct. Anil, perfect. So we have three winners of yes. Remember, if my goods are found at some other place, very good, Adil. If my goods are found at some other place by the department, then it is assumed that they were supplied from the owner, that is from the supplier, and he have to pay tax as though they are deemed supplied. Do you people remember? Yes, yes. Now we'll go. Very good, very good. You people can reconcile things. Where the registered person fails to account for the goods and or service in accordance with the provision of section 35(1), the proper officer shall determine the amount tax payable on the goods and service or both that are accounted for, and if such goods or service or both have been supplied by such person, and the provision of section, okay, it says that we'll take it like as though this is a supply and the tax will be applicable by the proper officer. Next, and the provision of section 73, 74, and 74A, as the case may be, shall mutatis mutandi apply to determination of such tax. Section 73, 74, and 74A will be dealt at final level. But still, for your reference, these are penalty sections. And if you are fined that you are in some kind of failure to maintain books of account, then section 73, 74 and 74A will be applicable. No need to learn the section. Only mentioning the section is in itself is complete. Mutatis mutandi means as well as, they shall apply, as well as you have to determine the tax also, as well as section 73, 74 and 74A will also be applicable. Did you people understood? I'll give you an example. But before that, did you people understood something? Yes, see, I'll tell you. My goods were found, and these goods are not accounted by me. No data about these goods. Now tell me, first of all, what will be applicable on me on these goods? Some goods were found at my factory, and when we see the production account, manufacturing account, no data was found about them. Now tell me, first of all, what I need to pay? Tell me. Tax? They'll be considered as deemed supply, right? I have to pay tax plus I'll have penalty under section 73, 74 and 74A. Did you people understood? So I have two outcome of non-recording. Yes. First of all, they'll be regarded as supply. I have to pay tax on it. Plus, I have to pay penalty under section 73, 74, and 74A. Perfect, perfect. Do you people need break of 5 minutes? Shraddha, 10 minutes. Ah, I'm asking you for the 5 minutes. And you people are saying to me for 10 minutes. Yes, I know. Everyone, see, it is 21. I'm there online only. I'm not leaving the class. Anyone have any kind of doubt? I'll resolve that doubt. And until for the others, you people can have a small water break, I can say. And we'll be resuming our class by 30. So I'm giving you a break of 8 minutes. And in the meanwhile, anyone have any doubt can ask me. Nagaraja, you can write me the question, I'll answer. Ma'am, how to be accurate in GST while calculating practical question? Like how to be accurate in GST. Anil, more of practice will give you this accuracy. More of practice. The more you practice, stuck to the concept, stuck to the format, and stuck to the ICI. If failure, any penalty or punishment, bitter penalty, penalty. Kuldeep, you can write me. I'm here reading all the questions. I'll answer. Take your time. We have ample of time, right? Okay. Adil, see, I'll tell you one thing. I don't know who's there outside my gate. It could be a bird also. It could be, see, just take my example and you'll have an answer for your life. It could be a bird also. That means it could be a tiny creature also. It could be some person who is a bit smaller to me, and there can be a monster also. Now tell me, Anil, I was not aware who's standing outside. So when I'll open the door with confidence or with a feeling of frightenment. I'll open the door with confidence because I am not seeing who's there in front of me. But if I know a monster is there at the other side of the door, while I'll open the door, I will lose my confidence, since I am afraid of the feeling that it is a huge syllabus, it is a huge monster, and I'm unable to complete it. The same thing apply here. Don't take it huge, don't take it small, don't take it large. Just take it as it comes and prepare yourself. You are much stronger than the course. And once you have this confidence, nobody can beat you. You are much more stronger, right? It says human can learn thousands of library. Ma'am, is there any chance for? Yes. uh, while we do the chapter registration, we have reasons for cancellation of registration. And in there, we have one point mentioned as per the decision. Okay, I'll that, yes, yes. If you are found doing cheatings, you malpractices regarding the alteration of books of account, and despite of the all advices you are not taking care of, yes, the registration could be cancelled by the proper officer at its own will. Now, stronger, but exam paper becomes weaker. That's true, Nagarajan, that's true. We are stronger, but anyhow, that is how we have to. Okay, I'll share while everyone is coming, I'll share one more incident to you people. Ma'am, in case of casual taxable person, what are the books to be maintained? Ma'am. Anil, CTP is usually a registered person. Please understand, Bacha. CTP is a registered person. And what is the whole consequence about CTP? I'm registered in, say, state one, but I'm going to provide goods. I'm going to sell goods for a temporary, for a period of, say, maximum 180 days at some other state. Then I take a registration of CTP. So while CTP, you have to maintain books of account because as per registration, you have to maintain books of account. So that's the answer. GST and DT both have to cover, ma'am. Mustafa, that's true. I think GST is far more easy when compared to DT. So have your confidence with GST. And once it is done, then take it like a challenge. Yes, I have to do this also. Okay, I have one more question, Kuldeep. Have asked. We'll see, I'll read it. If additional place of business is planned to be closed by the management due to proximity with main place of business, then same additional place of business still need to maintain accounts and record at same additional place or main place of business. Kuldeep, your question is much of coinciding with account this books of account and law, right? But still I'll answer. It is planned to be closed now. It's not closed yet. Until the time it's not closed, you have to maintain books of account, right? Management and that chapter we have in law, that is kind of question you link it with, right? Until unless it is closed, you have to maintain, right? The next, any other question? Ma'am, what if the books got vanished due to natural calamity? How will it impact GST? Anil, the answer is commissioner. You have to, first of all, see, at today's world, there is no one who's not taking the backup. We, every one of us have, see, even for our pictures, our gallery in the phone, we have backup on our this cloud space, anything matlab, on the memory. So the same thing apply here, right? That you must have backup, but still you do not have backup, then go with the secondary documents with your recipient, your supplier, but still you need to contact to the department for the course of action. And this additional place of business will be used for storing and not for manufacturing by the same company. Okay, Kuldeep, I'll ask this question to everyone in the class and let's see what these people answer. Whosoever is online, can you answer me? See, I have a place of additional place of business where manufacturing process used to take place. Now, due to some unavoidable reasons, we are closing that out. But the point is, the closure is not for the place of business. Only the manufacturing process will not be done, the storage or a warehouse will be made. Now tell me, do we need to make books of account? Yes or no? Why or no? First question. Yes, yes, we have to make. But tell me, as a manufacturing unit or a warehouse keeper? But as a manufacturing unit or a warehouse keeper? The answer is there, warehouse keeper. Now you've closed the manufacturing unit, so you become a warehouse keeper, and you have to maintain, हाँ भाई, item wise and owner wise, true or false? So here I am the owner, then the only option left to me is, see, I'm the owner of the warehouse. If suppose in our example, yes, it has to be item wise. I have one more question. Ma'am, can you say about how to make notes in section learning? Mustafa, notes are there. This slides will be provided to you. And so you people have to do the learning portion. Just learn. You have a complete note from the board of studies. So just learn them. So half of the work has been done for you. The half of the portion is left. That is the learning part. I'm again saying, have confidence. We people can do wonder. This is just a small thing. We people can do it. This is Kuldeep. This is a real life query. Then the same thing. You need to shift to. Okay. Anil, have a question. Before we start, we'll answer this. Ma'am, if the manufacturer is doing export, see, this is for the whole class. You people need to answer me. Proper officer will prescribe some additional information, right, ma'am? Okay, bhai. See, now you people tell me what is the right answer. I'm a registered person, and that too, I'm a manufacturer. And during my manufacturing process, I import goods also. And once I manufacture the good, I export good also. Now tell me what I need to prepare. This is a question asked by me to everyone. What are the accounts and additional records which I need to prepare? I'm a registered person. Very good. As well as I am a manufacturer. And during the manufacturing process, I import the good. Where the goods are completed by me, the final product is exported by me too. Exactly. Very good, Aditya. This was a complete summary of what we did. See, first of all, I need to let it come. Now, yes or no, tell me. First of all, since I'm registered, I have to maintain these principal books of accounts. Tell me yes or no. Yes, see, this is my first answer since I'm a registered person. So these are the books of account I need to. Anything new, ma'am? Anil, yes, yes, yes. Anything new? See, I have to maintain this as per my registration. Beside this, beside this, I have to maintain documents, records as per rule. Tell me one thing. Tell me, I need to maintain or not? Beside this, I have to maintain books of accounts, yeah, documents, records, yes, there. My main data came. I have to maintain goods and services imported and exported. I'll have this column there. After that, see, I'll come to the spatial person now. I'm a registered person and that too a manufacturer. See, now tell me, along with this, I need to maintain monthly production account, right, of the material and service used in the manufacturing process as well as the goods so manufactured, including the waste and byproduct. So, Anil, did you get the complete answer? Because your answer in itself is a summary recap. These are everything I have to maintain. Perfect. Now, let us complete this chapter, Hannah, and after that, we'll take a quick recap, revision, and then you need not to do it again and again. Okay, question to you. Uh, question to you. I'm a transporter. Is my registration compulsory under GST? I'm a transporter. No, I could have EID, enrollment ID. Perfect. I could have a enrollment ID. Okay, next question to you people are, I failed to comply some of the records which were required to me to be produced. What are the consequences of such failure? What are the consequences of such failure? Yes, tax paid, fine, penalty. And the penalty is mentioned in which sections? And the penalty is mentioned in which sections? Yes, 73, 74, 74A. You need not to learn these sections. This will be dealt at final. But for the revision, for writing purposes, you should know these sections. Perfect, perfect, everyone. Now, the last section, section 36, period of retention of accounts. Till what time we need to retain the accounts. So, 72 months from the due date of furnishing the annual return. Who will tell me what is the last due date of furnishing annual return? What is the last due date of furnishing annual return? Perfect, 31st December. ठीक है. For the year pertaining to such accounts and records. Okay. Whatever accounts and records, perfect, perfect. 31st December of following year. So, now tell me, you'll answer. My financial year is 25, 26. And suppose I filed my annual return on 30th December. Suppose it's my an example that I have filed my annual return on 30th December. From what date? I'll write the date. I'll mention the month also. Now tell me, from what date I have to retain the books of accounts for 72 month? From where will I calculate 72 month? From where will I? 30th December. Yes. I'll calculate these 72 month. Perfect answer. Furnishing return date. Now we'll read it again. 72 month from the due date of furnishing the annual return for the year pertaining to such accounts and record. And which year records will it be here? Here, the actual data will relate to which financial year? 25, 26. Perfect answer. Perfect, perfect. Where an appeal, a revision, or any other proceeding before any appellate revisional authority or appellate tribunal or court or an investigation is going on. If due to some reason some investigation is going on, your case is pending against, yeah, your case is pending in any of the proceedings authority court, then 1 year after final disposal of such appeal, revision, proceeding, or investigation, whenever the decision come from the decision 1 year or 72 months from the due date of furnishing of annual return for the year pertaining to such account and record, and the most important thing is whichever is later. Okay, now tell me one thing. There is an investigation going on for financial year 25-26, and the decision came on uh, 1st April 2022, and the decision came on 1st April 2020. No, 22 nahi, I'm so sorry, Hannah, we'll take it 32. A very long decision was there. Now tell me, till what time we need to maintain books of accounts? Till what time? The 72 month have already been over. So we have to maintain, yes, final disposal. Very good. For, yes, perfect. We have to maintain it till 33. We have to maintain it till 33 because the provision says whichever is later. Perfect. Whichever is later. So if it is section 2 sections, 35 and 36, we've ended. First of all, before I take a summary recap, I'll give you a diagrammatic presentation. Did you understood? We've done. Perfect. ठीक है, there were 5 questions in the module. I've already covered in the question wherever they were supposed to be. I've already wrote them. Ma'am, in case a company case filed against GST department is pending, we have to, yes, yes, Anil, yes. If your case is pending, then you have to retain all the books of account of the relevant financial year, because in the tribunal, any time the books of account can be called up. Okay, can I ask you a question? What do we mean by tribunal? See, we have a word tribunal over here. What do we mean by tribunal? You people know court. I know you people know court. That's okay. I'm not asking about the court. Can anybody tell me about the tribunal? It's a court under Special Act. Okay, it's a court under Special Act. Ma'am, tribunal, one of option. Okay. See, it's a quasi-judicial body. I'll tell you. Judgment. Quasi, it's a quasi-judicial body. It's like pass judgment. It is like court. It's not court. It's like court. Yes. Which pass judgment. But tribunal are made under specific act, right? Like we have NCLT, National Company Law Tribunal. Everyone knows about now NCLT. We have National Company Law Tribunal. Yes, NCLT. In the same way, we have tax tribunals also. So if your case is pending in tribunal, yes, for spatial judgment. Spatial people formed, Anil, tribunals are not formed by spatial people. Rather, they are formed by act. If there is a provision regarding formation of. Yes, Said, very good. RCM is applicable to tribunal services. Yes, perfect. So, under spatial acts, yeah, or on the contrary, I'll say that in act, there is a provision that the act itself has a power to make or form tribunal. In that case, you can form a tribunal for the recovery, speedy recovery of the cases related to so and so cases, right? So this is something, there was a word in it I explained. Yeah, yes, Anil, act prescribe the formation, or will there be a tribunal or not? So there was a word, I thought why not to take it. Okay, now we'll revise. Everyone ready? Back up. Everyone, shall we start? Perfect. Okay. My first question. GST is based on self-assessment tax. True or false? T or Y? GST is based on, there's only one wrong. Why? False, nahi, it's true. It is based on self-assessment tax. Perfect. My next question is, maintenance of accounts and records are compliance mechanism. Comes under compliance mechanism. True. Now question. On the tax department, the compliance mechanism is on the tax department. True. False. It is on the registered person. It is not on the tax department. They'll check our accounts and records. Okay. My next question to you is, accounts and records are documentary evidence. True or false? They are documentary evidence. True. Okay, my next question to you is, this page is okay. I've asked you whatever you should know. Okay, next question. Input tax available and input tax availed are same or different? Input tax credit available and input tax credit availed are same or different? Very good. Okay, tell me true or false. Next question to you is, I have 1 lakh rupees of ITC credit, but 30,000 is block credit. Do you people have an idea about block credit? Do you people have an about? Okay, can I mention the section? 17.5. Yes, 17.5. So, credit available is 70,000. Now tell me, uh, as per GST law, how much credit can I avail? As per GST law, how much credit can I avail? 70K. Very good. Now see, the ITC available to me was 1 lakh. Yeah, but I could avail only 70,000. So there is a difference behind both of them. Very good. Very good. Next question. Uh, hmm. If I'm a, you'll answer because the question is already been asked. Okay, if I'm a manufacturer, then I have to maintain a production and manufacturing of goods account. Right now, I have to maintain production and manufacturing of goods account. I'll change the question. Now tell me, I'm a service provider. Now I'll change the question. Now tell me, I'm a service provider. Do I need to maintain this? Do I need to maintain this? See, this is what you have to put the presence. The goods or the service which you are providing will be very relevant to decide which accounts and records to be maintained. Yes, very good. Only for service suppliers. Very good. Okay, next. Okay. Provided. Next question to me is, how can I determine that this is my place of business? Is there any criteria to determine that this is my place of business? A question to you. How will I determine? Very good, Anil. Very good. Say it. Very good. Certificate of registration. Certificate of registration is the criteria which will tell that how many place of business do I have. Okay. For the purpose of maintenance of books of account. Tell me another. My question is changed now. For the purpose of maintenance of books of account, what is the definition of place of business? For the purpose of maintenance of books of account, what is the definition of place of book? Yes, Mustafa, perfect answer. Wherever my books of accounts are maintained, that will be known as place of business. We have, yes, we have an example of a religious temple, mosque, any example we can take. Yes, yes, okay. Then we have, okay, next question. This you have all, you know, very no, don't take that pain. I will only say the books of account can be maintained in electronic form also and manually also. Plus, there is no prescribed format. There is no prescribed format. Okay, my question to you people is there anything we've already done which do not have a prescribed format? Is there anything which we have done which do very good, Shamli? Invoice. We don't have a prescribed format, but rule says yes, there must be prescribed, yeah, mandatory content. Perfect. Very good. Very good. Okay, this we have done. Principal place of business, everyone. Okay. Next question. Next question to you people is tell me, our company never take advance. We never take advance. So, is there any document which we do not want to maintain? Yes, receipt voucher, that is separate account for advance receive will not be maintained because our policy don't take advance. We sell goods whenever you like it, pay us and take it, right? Yes, yes. Okay, next. Then import export example I have already take. Commissioner, you people remember, but still I'll ask you. Uh, who will find that the books of accounts which you have provided, or I'll let me reframe this question. Dash found some of the goods in a premises which is not accounted. Dash found some of the goods in a premises whose data has not been given by me. That's that dash will be, who will be that person who will find the goods at a premises which has not been provided by me as a registered. Yes, the answer is proper officer. Beta, it's proper officer, right? Now we'll change the question. My commissioner is asking to me to maintain some additional books of account and records. Do I need to comply? Yes, I need to comply. On the contrary, now see, on the contrary, I have a problem. Say, due to some issues, I am not able to maintain all the books of accounts and additional record as prescribed to me, and this is practically not possible. Can I ask someone to give me a relaxation? P or C? Yes, C. Commissioner can give me relaxation. Perfect. Okay. Additional records. Now, see, this is a section quiz. Additional record. Whatever I have already maintained, I have to maintain. Along with that, since I'm a registered person, I have to maintain these books records also. First of all, if I have paid any reverse charge tax, then the question is to you people. Answer. I have paid a reverse charge, tax under reverse charge. I am registered, but my supplier is not registered. What will I issue? You can just write the initials also. I am registered. I am paying tax under reverse charge mechanism. What will I issue? Very good, Ashlesha. Very good. See, I'll issue invoice and everyone. Did you people understood? I'll issue invoice and payment voucher. Okay. If I need to, okay, my questions to you is, if I am very good. Okay. My next question. If I'm supplying goods, but they are not for supply purposes, they are not for supply purposes, what will I issue? The options are there. Very good. Very good. I will issue a delivery challan. Very good. Very good. My next question. You people need to answer. Very good. Steffi, the question is to you. Hannah, I'll take your and mine example. Steffi, I billed you, you asked me for 1000 kgs. But anyhow, due to some of the clerical error, I provided you only 750 kgs and you paid me 10,000 rupees, though you required to pay only 7,500. So, in order to correct it, what I need to issue to you? Very good, Sayed. Kuldeep, very good. Very good. Right? Steffi, I'm asking, matlab, I'm waiting for your reply because the question relates to you and me only. Yes. Beta, no, it's not debit note. It'll be a credit note. Hai na, beta? Hai na? Yes. Na, everyone reply. I can see everyone's reply, na? Yes, credit note. Okay. Ashlesha, the question is to you now. Okay? Okay. And answer. You gave me 1000 rupees advance. But the problem was I did not issue the invoice. Rather, I issue the supply. The supply was also not made. Now, what will I do? And very good, very good. I'll issue a refund. I'll issue a refund voucher. Very good. Next question to you people is, now tell me. Okay. And when you gave me, where we have one more na receipt voucher. When you give me 1000 rupees advance, I would have, yes, I missed that. I would have given you the receipt voucher. Next question to me from my side is to Kuldeep. Right, Kuldeep? You need to answer. I am supplying exempted good. What will I issue? I'm supplying exempted good. What will I issue? Yes, Kuldeep, I'm waiting for you. Everyone have answer. Perfect answers. Perfect. You'll issue a bill of supply. Next question to you is, now, my question is to Vedant. Vedant, answer me out. I have given you 1000 kgs of good, right? 1000 kgs of good. And the value is supposed to be 10,000. But due to some issues, my clerk made the invoice of 9,000 rupees only. Now, what will I issue to you? Yes, I'll issue a debit note. So happy, you know every answers. Very good, very good. So, okay, next. So you know very good. Okay, we'll come to our point. So I'm registered person. Some of the additional books of account which is maintained by the which are prescribed by the rules are, if goods are exported, imported, I have to maintain the detail. I have to maintain detail of tax paid under reverse charge along with other document like invoice, credit, debit note, refund voucher, payment voucher, bill of supply, etc. Then separate account for advances if received, and then what end we did that. Sometimes adjustment or refund whatsoever. Then we have the next is, I have to maintain the complete detail, address, complete details of from whom I have received the good. On the same way, I have to maintain the complete detail of the person to whom I have supplied the goods wherever required. Then we have, I have to give the complete address of those places where my goods are stored. Even if they are in the transit, I have to provide the information. Now, then we have, however, this we've already done. If my goods are found at any place without document, without authorization, they'll be treated as deemed supply. Okay, as a compo dealer, I need not to maintain two, but I'll ask you a question on them now. Deemed supply. Now I'll ask you. I'm a registered person, I'm a regular dealer, I'm not a compo dealer. So I'll maintain two books, which is stock of good and detail of tax. Okay. Now we have what? See, first of all, we'll have the opening balance, which was already there of the previous year closing. After that, we have whatever receipt we had, whatever supply we made, and good lost. Okay. Is there any thing? Okay. Is losing of good, theft, loss, stolen, destroy normal for every business? Are they normal? Yes, they are normal. Okay, though I have not taken the chapter, but said I was to ask the question, but still, okay. Um, you people tell me first of all, if some of the goods were lost, stolen, destroyed, can I claim the ITC on those goods? Can I claim the ITC on those goods? No, I cannot claim the ITC on those goods. Perfect answer. Very good. Very well. Written off, disposed of by way of gift or free sample. Uh, disposed, ITC blocked. Okay, yeah. Okay, now tell me one thing. Can I give free samples uh, on Diwali and on any of the festivals and can claim ITC on those free samples which I provided? Yes, ITC not available. Very good. And the balance of stock of raw material, finished goods, scrap and wastage thereof. That's okay. And detail of tax. That's okay. Okay. Bit out of the chapter, but I'll ask you. How many ledgers are there? Do anyone? How many ledgers are there in GST? 3, 2, we have. Can I say E credit ledger? Then we have anyone else? E. Very good. I'm getting the answers. E cash ledger. And what is the third one? What is the third one? Debit ledger is not there, beta. ITC credit ka is that? We have electronic liability. Do you people remember? We have electronic liability register. Very good, Tanu. Proud of you. Matlab, everyone in the class, it's a big achievement. Tanu have answered me the proper answer. So we have two ledgers and one liability register. So actually these are three accounts, but the point is two are ledger and the third one is liability register. Now I'll tell you. Yes, perfect, perfect. Now I'll read this paragraph. You'll have more of understanding, right? Accounts containing the detail of tax payable, including tax under reverse charge. Okay, now the question to you is, in which e-book will I have a entry about tax payable? In which book will I get a data that this is my tax liability which I need to pay? Yes, Ashlesha, it will be in liability. Very good, beta. It will be in liability register. Very good. You people are, I should appreciate you people. You people are very sharp minds. And hats off to you. Though I'm not taking these topic on a detailed provision, still whatever I'm telling you, you people are able to grasp and give me a right answer. Next. Just understand, right? The tax collected and paid and the input tax credit claimed. Now tell me, in which ebook will I have the detail of input tax credit? Yes. Very good. Very good. Possible, please take quick recap of beta VOS is not but still I'll take it. Okay, I'll take it. Some other day. I'll take it. Okay. Next question to you. You people answer. See, my liability register was rupees 1000 and my credit ledger was for rupees 70. Now tell me what I need to do. What I need to do? Take it for your personal example. Yes, I have to top up my e-cash ledger by 30 rupees just in order to make the tax payment liability. Very good. Now we'll do it. Okay, accounts containing the detail of tax payable, including tax payable under reverse charge. Okay, can I ask you if you people remember or you just write? Okay, can reverse charge be paid by using ITC? Do anyone have an idea? No, it cannot be paid using ITC. For it, only E. cash ledger will be used. Very good, very interesting, very good, perfect, perfect. Okay, so we have together with register of tax invoice. Next, see, it's a summary recap of the complete GST. Okay, compo dealer, what is the section of compo dealer? Who will tell me what is the section of compo dealer? Very good. But it's 10. Now I'll give you a trick. I'll give you a trick. Now remember. This trick is mine, but you people can opt. See, in compo only we have section 10. This is how I learn or not. See, there are so many 10 going on in the word itself. So composition dealer is under section 10, right? Composition dealer, or sometimes write it like this. You'll never see. Now you will never forget. Composition dealer, section 10. Now you will remember composition dealer? Yes, good Kuldeep, Hannah. These are the way to make our learning interesting. It makes us interesting and it makes us learn. Okay, now we have, if you're a composition dealer, you need not to have two books of account. Okay, that is no need to go ahead again and again. Okay, I'm your agent. My question to you people is just write the first word. Is my registration compulsory under GST? Or I can have some cases registration. Yes, ma'am, we can grab the word. Yes. Okay, okay. Okay, separate registration for agent. Done. Every agent shall maintain account depicting. Okay, so can we revise it like this? You people are my agent, and okay, we'll change it. I am your agent and you people are principal. First of all, I should have authorization detail of all my student available in the class who are giving me the authorization that I could receive and I could supply the good. Very good. Then the second point, I have received different type of good on behalf of different principal. So I have a detail of which principal good is received by me. At the same time, I should have the detailed summary of the goods which I have supplied on behalf of my principal, the taxes which I paid on behalf of my principal, and the detail about all my principal should be available separately, right? Very good. Now, okay, MC, I have done it so many times. Once you'll sleep, you'll have this class again and again in the mind. Okay, next, I'm a manufacturer. I'll have in the main books of accounts, I have a manufacturing and production account, true or false? See, the section 35, 1, the first point itself says the production and manufacturing of goods accounts. Yes, I'll have. Along with that, I'll have a monthly production account showing quantitative details of raw material used, services used in the manufacturing. Tell me one thing. Why the word service not mentioned here? Tell me. And the quantitative detail of goods so manufactured. Why service not mentioned? Good, Ashlesha. You've got the point. Let others also get it. Yes, Mustafa. Simple answer. Because manufacturer means manufacturing of good. For service, it's a service provider. Very good, Steffi. That's the answer. That means, please see. This is how you get marks. While I take input, I'll have goods also, and I'll have service also. I'll have a production process, and when it will be my output, I'll have only goods. True na? True? When I'm taking input, it's both. Be very wise while using the words. Very much true. Now, this we did. Okay, now work contract. I'll ask, and you people tell me what is. See, this is not related to our class, but still, you people are wonderful audiences, and you people are giving me wonderful answers. Work contract is SOGSOS. What it is? What is work contract? SOGSOS. Very good. Very good. Work contract is SOS. Okay. Next. My next question to you is, I have given Prerna a contract. I'm not saying a work contract or what. I'm just saying I have given Prerna a contract. What she has to maintain before Diwali, I'm talking about. She have to maintain all the street light. Acha, if there is some malfunctioning, then just make it proper. And if the tube light is not working, then change the tube light. Now tell me, in this case, this is a work contract, Y or N? This is a work contract. Yes, and it will be regarded as, supply of service. It will be regarded as supply of service. Perfect, perfect. Okay. Now, okay, bhai, perfect. You people have good, wonderful understanding about. Now, the thing is, I am the work contract technical technician involved. ठीक है. Now, the thing is, acha, what do we mean by job work? At the same time, what do we mean by job work? There are two words now, work contract and job work. What do we mean by job work? Job work is not a supply. Okay. Job done outside. Doing for 9-5. 9-5 means what? Mustafa, no. Mustafa, I'm not talking about job. No, no, no. I'm not talking about the job which we do in office for 9 to 5. No. That's something really, I'll tell you, job work. Like job work are always usually on movable goods. Movable goods. Like example, job work. Yes, Adil, perfect example. You might have seen jewelries. Under jewelry, you have certain kind of designs which the jeweler do not make. It gives, yeah, it provide those jewelry to the job work who do meenakari. Like in our area, diamonds are very famous, and for the cutting and for making it in a shape, it is given to some people for job work purposes. Yes, dyeing, stitching. Okay, another example. In our area, quilted jackets are very famous. And while quilting, it's given to job work to put the buttons, to put these kind of extra things. And that is what is known as job work. Very good, Steffi. Very good. Outside the manufacturing unit. Okay, can anybody tell me what is job work? SOS, SOG. Again, see, I gave my jacket for the job work just in order they can put buttons on it and the cover, the kaj we say call it, to it. Now tell me, is that SOS, SOG? Very good, wonderful audiences. Job worker is also SOS. Shamli, very good. As per schedule 2, which determine the matter of litigation, SOS or SOG. Perfect, perfect. Now we have. Now we'll revise, we'll revise. See, we are doing so much of revision. It says if I'm a job worker, I should have a separate account related. See, if I have goods from Prerna, Aditya, then Nagaraja, then I'll have separate details and address, name of my parties, my clients. Then I would have received goods on their behalf, so I should have detail about that also. I would have utilized some goods in the execution of job work, for example, the buttons, the zip, such kind of, right? So, and the detail of payment, I won't do it in free. I'll be charging amount for it. The detail of payment received and the name and address from this of the supplier. I would have received the goods now. In order to complete the job work, I should have records of the detail of the supplier from whom the goods or service are received. Yes, it depends upon various factors. Yes, Anil, true. Okay, custodian. Okay, now I'll tell you one more thing, okay, which I did not told, though you people answer, but I'll give you one more answer. See, we have clearing and forward agent. And very good. You people give me answer, packer and movers. That means transporter. Remember, you people gave me answer. True or false? You people give me answer. My voice is distorting. Yes, I could also hear. Is the technical team able to hear me? I could also hear there is some extra. Now it's clear. Technical team, are you there in the class? Yes, you're audible, but I could also listen someone else ask now. Okay, technical team, are you able to hear me? If the mic is open from anyone in the class, kindly off it. Yes, yes, Anil, that's what I'm saying. If somebody is unmute in the class, kindly mute yourself. I could also hear. If someone, I think now it's been muted. Everyone, now no more such disturbance. Perfect. Yes, I could also hear that voice. Okay, now, I'll give you one more example. See, don't laugh, right? Though I'm trying to make a good India, but please don't laugh. Hannah, repeat the question. Now, Mustafa, I'll redefine it. I'm telling you something started again. I can't hear though. Uh, am I audible clearly now? I request anyone in the class, if you have your mic unmuted, kindly mute it up, because the difference is there is an echo sound in the class. Perfect. Now we won't waste time. I have much to give you, much to give you. Yeah, please, Nagaraja, don't do that. Huh? It's not a eagle, it's India. Okay, think. I need a shampoo which is to be ordered from Kerala. I'll give you one more example, a classic example. I need a shampoo which I need it from Kerala, from the south, right? And I'm there somewhere in the north state, say Rajasthan. I'm over here. Now the thing is, Kerala person will not give me the good to this place. So I went to a shopkeeper who usually have a stock of your thing from the Kerala. I asked them that is the shampoo available? The person told me that it will be supplied within 7 days. My first question to you is, will I wait for 7 days? Will I wait for 7 days? I've been given an answer that no. No, we won't. Nowadays, consumer don't wait. I'll shift to other brand, other herbal brand. Right now? Right? Right? See, I'm giving you a classic example. Read it and you will have a new understanding to it. Right? Now think. There might be some consumer at this area also, some consumer at this area also, some consumer at this area also. This manufacturer at Kerala is unable to provide the good at the time when they are required. So, in order to have a good logistic, what they do, they set up clearing and forwarding agent. Now, listen one more thing. They set up clearing and forwarding as the name suggests. See, the goods will be forwarded to them, and as per the instruction given by the manufacturer at Kerala, it will be given to the shop. It will be cleared as per the instruction. See, a new meaning to CNF. Did you people understood? We'll reread it and see, you will have new meaning to it. Yes, just to have a good logistic, we do this. And they are also known as clearing and forwarding agent. Did you people understood clearing and forwarding agent? Okay, you might be having so many online deliveries, Blinkit, and so on, which deliver the goods at within 15 minutes. Say yes or no. You have now within 7 minutes, within 15 minutes. Tell me, will it be from a far shop? E-commerce. No, they will not be from a far shop. It is not possible to come back in 15. Yes, yes. So we have dark stores. Very good, Mustafa. We have stores of these companies where they store the goods which they are showcasing on their online site, so that once the order is placed, it is delivered quickly. So this is one more thing. Shall we read it again? you'll have a new meaning to it. Shall I read it now? Right? Yes, very good. Now understand. See, now you will have very good understanding to it. Any person, any person having custody over the goods in the capacity of a carrier. Carrier stands for, now think. Anil, I'll tell you. First read this. Sorry. Now tell me, when you are a carrier, you are a transporter and or a clearing and forwarding agent. Now tell me, did you understood both the words? Did you understood both the word? See, there are word for two things. One is as a carrier, and if it is a carrier, then it is a transporter. And the second is a clearing and forwarding agent, and that is what is known as C and F. Understood? Both the words? Yes, now I'll read it. For delivery or dispatch thereof. Now understand again. Delivery term is for, delivery term is for, yes, Ashlesha, it's for transporter. Delivery word is for transporter. And now tell me, what is the word dispatch is about? What is the word dispatch is about? Yes, Ashlesha. Perfect, Kuldeep. It is for CNF because he'll dispatch the goods to the shopkeeper as per the instruction given by the Kerala shampoo manufacturer. Yes. ठीक है, thereof to a recipient on behalf of any registered person shall maintain. I'm sorry. Now, I have a sore throat. We'll take 2 minutes. I'll take 2 minutes rest. Nagaraj, I do, but due to this environmental pollution after Diwali, I usually have this. Okay. Thereof, to a recipient, on behalf of any registered person, shall maintain true and correct record in respect of such goods handled by him on behalf of such registered person and shall produce the detail thereof as and when required by the proper officer. Then understand handled by him. Now tell me. Uh, Shucks, cinnamon stick. Okay, thank you. Now tell me one thing. Do transporter have a right to sell the good on behalf of the consignor or consignee? Tell me. No. Very good. They only handle the good now. They only handle the good now. They only, in the same way, clearing and forwarding agent also only handle the good on behalf of some registered person. Now, Anil, did you have the difference between the clearing and forwarding agent and the agent? Do you remember? Right? Agent have an authority to conclude the orders on behalf of the principal. That's the difference, right? Now, we have additional records. Okay, bhai. If you're a owner, operator of a warehouse, go down and a transporter, okay, then you have to tell the detail about the goods. Any other place used for storage of goods, every transporter, irrespective, is we'll make it easy. We'll have a detail about the consigner, the consignee, and other relevant details of the good in the manner prescribed. And the manner prescribed is, okay, we know that owner operator of a warehouse or go down should have identified the good item wise as well as owner wise. This is, we've done ample of time. Now I'm not taking it more. Then we have Additional records, yeah, enrollment ID, we did it. That enrollment ID in case of operator of a warehouse, and then we have the transporters, and in some cases agent also. They might not be registered, but they are able to get enrollment ID from GST portal. Yes, in that case you should mention enrollment ID. Then we have transporter. Okay, can I ask you one question? Today we are going as a summary recap of the complete GST only, right? Okay, give me a right answer. There is a consigner and there is a consignee. And there is a transporter who's carrying the good. We'll carry the good also. Now tell me, how will I know that this is a transporter regarded as GTA? The question to you is this. Now tell me, how will I know that? Perfect, Anil. Hannah, now tell me, this transporter is a GTA. How will I know that this transporter is a GTA or not? Very good, Kuldeep. Now the answer is perfect. Yes. GTA is the transporter is only called GTA when he issue a consignment note. When he issue a consignment note. Perfect. Next question. Everyone, did you people understood that a person is known as GTA when he issue a C note? Next question to you people is now give me answer. How will we know that who is the actual person who's given a GTA contract? That means who's the consigner. Yeah, I'll say who will pay the GTA. We'll say who's the recipient. That's more. If GTA is a service provider providing service, then who is the service recipient? No, Tanu, it's not about the e-way bill. Yes, Shamli, who paid the freight. Very good, Shamli. Small clap to you. Yes, no, beta. Who is service recipient? It's not about who's consigner or consignee. We call it who pay freight. For example, Mustafa is paying the Mustafa is paying the uh, payment of GTA, then he'll be said as service recipient. On the contrary, if consigner is paying the payment, then I'll be known as service recipient. Did you people understood? In this case, who is service provider and who is service recipient? Right? Perfect. Now we have. Okay, so if I'm a transporter, what will I have? I'll have the complete detail about the good transported, delivered, good stored in transit by him, along with the GSTN of registered consigner and consignee for each of the branches. Okay, see, very important, the good transported, which are already been transported, the good delivered, good transported, delivered. Who pays freight charges is the recipient. Yes, Shraddha, that is the answer. And if the goods are in transit, the detail. Perfect. So, yes, Shraddha, who pays the freight is the recipient. Perfect. Then we have, हाँ भाई, how the records are to be maintained manually and electronically. And if I ask you what is beneficial, the beneficial is always to have electronic accounting. Perfect. Okay, then manually it should be serially numbered. Every entry should be serially numbered along with the page number should also be mentioned, right? Then we have in electronic form, electronic forms accounts are those which are in the electronic form on electronic data. Okay, difference between both. How will you say? Difference between both, beta. Erased, हटा दो, है ही नहीं. Overwritten, say difference between. I have scrawled this out and then I have written something else that is overwritten. Wherever you erase, and sometimes when the pencil is not there and the pen is there which could not be erased, then we overwrite, right? Both things are there. Log of every entry edited or detailed deleted shall be maintained, but perfect, that we have already done. Consequences, okay, just tell me the sections. If I am unable to make the record as per the requirement, I need to pay the tax of the goods of whose accounts are not maintained, as well as I have to the pay the penalty under section. I have to pay the penalty 73, 74A. Perfect. So with this, we have ended up. No, we have one more thing. Okay. The books of accounts are to be maintained for 72 months from the year of maintenance. True or false? From the end of the year of maintenance. 36, Ashlesha. Very good. No, beta. Ashlesha, it's not true. It's not from the end of the year of maintenance. Rather, yes, it is 72 months from the date when you file your annual return. Yes, when you file your annual return. In case of any tribunal proceeding, in case of any court proceeding or any revision, then in case with the final decision, you have to prepare it for you have to preserve it for 1 month. Okay, you have to prepare it, you have to preserve it for 1 year, and whichever is later, right? Whichever is later. So, with this, we have ended up with the. Okay, tell me one thing. Now, my next chapter with you is e-way bill. Tell me, will you be able to follow it with rules if I prepare it with rules?
Yeah, Payal,
Yes.
thanks for the session. Wonderful session. See, you may correlate the topic with the rules. We correlate the topic with the rules, but yes, at intermediate level, students are not expected to memorize the section or rule number.
Okay, okay, ma'am.
So rule number is not required for memorizing. And dear students, one thing I would like to announce is that Board of Studies Academics is coming with a fortnight program for all of you, starting for the paper intermediate paper 3B goods and services sex fortnight program, that is unlock your success through strategy, and exam relation tips will be shared to you, and commonly committed errors will be thrown attention so that you avoid them in the examination. So note the date, 18th of November, starting from 3 p.m onwards. There will be a technical subject related experts will be there from the board and committees, and along with the internal BOS faculty and the other LVC faculty. So we shall help you in achieving your desired results. We shall go through the exam related concerns, all the how to avoid common related errors, time, how to manage time in the examination. So be there in the session 18th, note the date, 18th of November, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. is the fortnight program. You may note down the date with you. And the flyer is also hosted on the website. You may go through the same. Okay. See you in the fortnight program. Thank you, Payal, and thank you, students.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, 18th of November, Mustafa. 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. is the fortnight program for GST Paper 3 Intermediate Section B Goods and Services 6. Thank you.